Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
Exact Track 4D radar showing trouble brewing for tomorrow. It's the first time this spring we could see tornadic activity and extended severe storms, thunder and lightning. The severe risk for Wednesday tops our news here at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, Kim Adams is keeping a close watch on how this may develop. Now, Kim, we know the timing of the storm suggests the potential to impact the evening commute.
That's right. It could come right during the evening commute and also impact all those after-school sports and activities. So we've been bumped up. Storm Prediction Center puts us at different levels, risk levels that go from 1 to 5, kind of as a refresher since we haven't talked about that much this season. We're at a slight risk. Yesterday we were at a marginal risk, so we've gone up a level. And then north of I-69 yesterday was not in the risk area, and that has now been bumped up to a marginal risk. So a slight risk for all of Metro Detroit, and it goes down into parts of Ohio. Recently, the severe weather has really been confined to this area right here, about 2 to 3 hours south of us. But now we're included in this risk area, and the threats that we expect for tomorrow: wind, high winds over 60 miles per hour, large hail up to 1 inch in diameter, and the possibility of isolated tornadoes. We'll track more and talk more about the timeline and when exactly we expect the storms to hit. And there's also some rain overnight we need to talk about coming up.
Kim, we'll see you in a few. Well, an Oakland County gun charge is turning into a Second Amendment battle with the prosecutor's office right now.
Isaiah Ware pulled a gun from its holster inside a Kroger to fend off a physical altercation. The Oakland County Prosecutor's Office charged him with a felony assault with a deadly weapon. It happened at Kroger at Long Lake and Telegraph in Bloomfield Hills. Local 4's Rod Maloney shows us the arrested man is pushing back, denying any of the charges and using video to back up his case.
5 o'clock. During the week at Kroger, Isaiah Ware goes to buy some lasagna for dinner, bumps into another guy at the self-checkout. Words get exchanged. It gets ugly quickly, and Ware, who is a CPL holder, pulls out his weapon. That's how he wound up arrested, but his attorney says the case should never have come to court. Top left corner of your screen, store security cam show concealed pistol licensee Isaiah Ware bumping into the man in the lime green shirt. His name, Calvin Williams. They exchange words by the self-checkout. Things heat up, and we'll highlight where you can see his right arm rising. He's pulling his handgun from a holster. His defense attorney, Neil Brand, points out
he didn't make any threatening motion with that weapon.
He did walk away from Williams, his gun in his right hand and a bottle of Windex and dinner in the other, watching Williams as they part.
That ended the threat. That ended the problem.
It's here where Ware's legal problems started. Another shopper called Bloomfield Township PD. Their body camera video shows Calvin Williams' account.
No, he didn't point, but he pulled it ready to, but there's too many customers and there's people around here.
Bloomfield Township Police arrest Ware, the prosecutor's office charging him with assault with a deadly weapon. New to the case, Ware attorney Brand is furious.
He defended himself, and what's going on right now is an assault against the Second Amendment for lawful citizens that are looking to defend themselves.
Brand releasing more body camera video where Williams tells police,
To be honest, if you wouldn't have had a gun on it, I would have just seen him on the ground right there.
My client shouldn't be charged with the crime. The people in Oakland County, the prosecutor, should apologize and dismiss this case.
Well, the Oakland County Prosecutor's Office is out with a statement tonight saying, quote, "Our number one priority is public safety. This case stems from an incident inside a grocery store where a witness called 911 and reported a customer pulled a gun on another customer. The Bloomfield Township Police responded immediately, investigated, and brought the case to our office for charges. Because this case remains pending, we will not comment further on the specific circumstances, but we take such cases very seriously, and we will continue to pursue appropriate charges." Goes to trial June 17th. Reporting live, Rod Malone.
Keep us posted, Rod. We appreciate it.
Well, the former Michigan House Speaker is now facing dozens of criminal charges related to alleged misuse of nonprofit funds. Attorney General Dana Nessel says an investigation shows Lee Chatfield used money from a political nonprofit called Peninsula Fund to take vacations and make personal purchases. Chatfield faces 13 charges, including conducting a criminal enterprise and embezzlement from a nonprofit. Nessel also says Chatfield's wife, Stephanie, faces a few of the same charges for her alleged involvement.
The Detroit sign along I-94 continues to get a lot of attention, and people are learning there are some rules aimed at protecting the sign itself and the people who come to see it. Sean Lay is live with more on the continued celebration of the new sign. Sean, it's got some people feeling like they're the guardians of the sign.
truly, let me show you the sign again out here from across I-94. It continues to be an attraction. We've seen people come by today and all week, frankly, taking pictures. And then there is a fence on the other side, a tall fence, and it reads, there's a sign that reads no trespassing. However, someone just pulled up on the freeway sign, got in the emergency lane, and started crawling around the hill and started crawling all over that. And that's what people in the neighborhood don't want to see happen.
This is our landmark right here. This is our landmark. Knock that tire. Not that tire. Everybody thinks that tire is Detroit. This is Detroit right here.
The sign celebration in Southwest Detroit continues on into another week. Is this your first time seeing it?
Second time.
Both of you, second time?
Yeah.
What brought you back?
Well, I love it. I love being able to see Detroit's name, big bold letters. Love driving in. I feel so proud of the city.
All right.
Yes.
What do you like about it? You came back a second time?
I came back because, you know, driving by it is when you really get the full effect.
It's all love here for the Detroit welcome sign on 94 in Southwest Detroit. If anything, so many online making fun of the sign has only pointed more people to come check it out. No one has had more fun celebrating the sign than District 6 manager Eva Torres.
I come by here as often as I can because I'm actually such a big fan of it.
Now, there are reports of people climbing on the sign. Remember those Shinola clocks placed around town? They got tagged immediately. Here, the sign is protected by a tall fence and protected by neighbors who feel honored that the sign is here. People here are protective of it. Would you agree?
Yes, we are protective of it. This is something to be extremely proud of. DPD has been paying special attention to it. We want to make sure that everyone is able to enjoy it safely.
Just leave the sign alone. Just let it go, man. I'm grateful for it.
Back here live. So if you haven't been, one person said, Kimberly, last week, if you haven't been out here to see it, it really doesn't give it justice when you see it here on TV or you see it online. It is pretty big, bigger than it looks from across the way here. And again, neighbors have been calling, police have been kind of called to the area when people are crawling all over it. But it's going to be the honor system essentially because if people park on this side, like on the emergency lane, they can just run right up there and have access to it. No one wants to see it damaged or tagged or anything like that. And the neighborhood is proud to have it. They don't want to see it damaged. Back to you.
Yeah, like the one guy you just interviewed said, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
All right, Sean.
He doesn't like the tire, though.
Yeah.
You know.
I heard that. This is more representative. We're more proud of the sign than the tire.
We have all these things. That's right.
Yeah. All right, Sean. Thank you.
A local school bus driver is getting big thanks for the heroic actions she took to help a choking child. Christina McIver noticed something just didn't look right with a 7-year-old student, and that's when she decided to put some important training into action. Pamela Osborne is live in Southgate, where it's all smiles right now after a very scary situation. Hey, Pam.
Yeah, you know, it truly is. Skylar is happy to be back at school. She has a birthday coming up this week on Thursday. She's looking forward to celebrating that. And the people here that we spoke to today are just absolutely thrilled that this scary situation ended so well.
I was taken away. I don't know how people can act in that moment with the bravery and courageousness of knowing what to do and how to do it and saving a child's life in the moment.
The hero in this story is Christina McIver. It's her second year as a school bus driver for the Southgate School District, and on Friday, she went from driving her usual route to literally saving the life of a 7-year-old North Point Elementary School student.
I noticed something was off.
Mom Christina Clark noticed something was off too when Skylar slowed down in the middle of the street.
I was like, "Are you breathing?" And she was like, and I'm like, "Are you choking?" And she was like, and then I looked at Christina and I'm screaming, "She's choking, she's choking."
Skylar, who was full of giggles today, wasn't feeling well last week. Skylar was congested. Her airway became clogged. Christina, who has a son about the same age, says she went into total mom mode, performing the Heimlich maneuver twice.
And after the second time, she started to breathe again.
Christina credits the relief they all felt in that moment to the extensive training she received at Dean Transportation.
Everything we trained for and hope we never have to do, she performed with no hesitation.
Mom Christina feels there's a reason why all of it worked out the way it did.
It's not odd, it's God. We were all there for a reason to save this little girl, and she's going to change the world one day, I guarantee it.
And after helping Skylar, Christina got right back into her bus and made sure that her 30 other students who were on the bus also made it home safely. We're told that when she got back to the office at the end of her shift, she arrived to a standing ovation. She is going to be celebrated once again. Coming up on April 23rd, the city of Southgate is going to be honoring her at a meeting that night. Reporting live in Southgate, I'm Pamela Osborne, Local 4.
Pamela, good news all the way around. Thank you. Well, putting on a massive event like the NFL Draft in Detroit takes a lot of teamwork from a lot of hands.
And minority businesses are playing a major role in it, thanks in part to the Michigan Black Businesses Alliance. Victor Williams is live with more on this great opportunity. Victor.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a great opportunity for a lot of the businesses that are going to be participating in this event, especially the ones that make Detroit what it is.
Detroit is 80% black. We wanted to make sure that the vendors who were selected represented the city, truly represented the city.
So the Michigan Black Business Alliance started a relationship with the NFL, which has now led to dozens of black businesses now having the chance to be on the front lines of all the action this upcoming draft. Chief Operating Officer Kai Bowman calls it a huge deal.
The Michigan Black Business Alliance got word early on that there were going to be a number of opportunities available, and so we sprung to action to make sure our members were certified, and we nominated probably about 50 businesses or so, and excited because we probably got about 30 to 35 businesses that will somehow touch the NFL draft.
For anyone grabbing food at the event, chances are it'll likely come from one of these businesses.
You know, in the concessions area, our businesses will be able to, we've got 15 black-owned businesses of the 25 that will be in concessions, which they range across the city, you know, as far west, far east.
The really cool thing is that each one will be able to keep 100% of whatever they make.
That's gold, right? We're excited. We're excited for our members. This is gonna be a huge windfall. Last year, the small businesses in Kansas City did really well, so we're expecting them to do even better in Detroit this year. We've got our Latino businesses in Southwest. We've got our Arab American businesses in Dearborn. So it was really making sure we, you know, when folks came to the city of Detroit, they got a feel for what the fabric of Metro Detroit looks like.
And we're just 9 days away from that event taking place, the draft. And also, once again, what a great opportunity this is for these 35 businesses. Victor Williams, Local 4.
All right, thanks, Victor.